What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about one of the most undervalued sleeping giant layer ones within the entire crypto space, and that is Algorand. So I'm going to start for you by playing this little commercial they put out a few weeks ago. Let's just run it
Hey,
right
hey,
here.
morning.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
You guys take Bitcoin, right?
Sure do.
I'm gonna be paying with Ethereum if that's okay.
Okay, yep, no
It's
problems.
a good thing I'm paying with Solana.
You can go ahead and tap.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it failed. Try it again. Whoa, hold up there, Smart. It looks like it's gonna be another 27 minutes before this transaction clears.
What?
Sorry, $112. I have like three things.
Ethereum, they got that peak hour gas thing.
Now you got it.
Maybe one more time. What are you gonna do? Just wait right here, without the bag, without the bag.
I think it's gonna work this time.
Nope. Should have shot with Algorand.
How do I get in that line?
So a beautiful little commercial there, just absolutely dunking on all these big name chains that everyone loves so much, right? Uh, but ultimately that they're broken. They don't really have any use case in the real world, and they don't have any actual application. And Algorand's just kind of making fun of that. So we could see the chart right here. I'm going to come back to the chart towards the end of the video and just kind of show you what I'm seeing in the chart. Um, but for now, we'll keep moving forward. Here from JT, Algorand is criminally underpriced. I don't like the tokenomics, but what it is BS. So the thing with Algo is the tokenomics. There's 10 billion Algo total, currently 8 billion in circulation. So there's been a lot of dilution over this bear market, and that's what's contributed to Algo's having such a brutal bear market, in my opinion, and having it drop as much as it has from its peak to its low. Right, it went down, holy 97%, which is more than a lot of projects, also less than some. But we see here in the bull run, right? Algo was pretty explosive. It had a really explosive rally. Like it got really pumpy when it wanted to get pumpy, and we haven't seen that yet from Algo this bull run to catch up. Who knows? Hopefully that's coming. But I'm gonna focus on some other stuff here. Then, like I said, we'll come back to the charts. So here from the Algorand Foundation, they tweeted out. They said some companies building on Algorand have hidden the blockchain component. For example, Lofty AI, you can invest in real estate starting with just $50. TravelX, sell, trade, and change your airline tickets. HESAPay, payment app in Afghanistan. Blockchain doesn't need to be seen to be game-changing tech. And then it says you could watch the Algorand Foundation CEO discuss blockchain technology and use cases. So this is a big thing that I've been talking about for a while. It's that the blockchain in these cryptos don't necessarily have to be on the front end to be used and adopted. Um, Companies can adopt these technologies and implement them in the back end so that the front end consumer doesn't even have to know that they're using blockchain or using a crypto. It's just part of the way that the product works or the transaction works or the investment works. On the back end, it uses that crypto to settle these transactions, but on the front end, the user doesn't ever have to interact within like a crypto interface or buy a token or sell a token or trade a token. It's just something that makes the action that they're taking more efficient. And that's the tech, that's the product. That's what we're invested in this technology for, is for it to change the way that payments are made and trade is conducted, and the way that assets are represented and they become tokenized so that they're easier to move, they're more liquid. And that can happen all in the back end without the user ever having to interact with crypto itself. So it's awesome to see that Algo's pointing this out and that they have been working with these companies to implement their technology on the back end of products. I think that's the future. I think that's where things are headed. Also, here from the Algorand Foundation, this was a big one when they announced this about a week ago. or it might have been a little longer than that. But they said when Python and blockchain come together, the possibilities are endless. Start building blockchain apps in Python, a language you know. So they integrated Python coding directly onto Algorand so that people that know how to code Python could come into the Algorand ecosystem and create apps and products on Algorand coding with Python, something that they're already familiar with. And this was a great move because here from MJ Algo, how stellar. Algorand has more daily active addresses than XLM, which has been around for ages and is a big name in the space. And he says this is just the beginning. Native Python was a genius idea to onboard algo devs. Try Web3 today, and then linking to the algo developer website and showing here that algo has more daily active addresses than XLM. So awesome to see. Again, here from MJ Algo, commenting on this tweet, I was saying interesting that Algorand has a bunch of nobodies using the chain. It's just showing transactions and whatnot. And then MJ Algo comments, they want you to think that Algorand is a ghost chain while spamming their own chain full of consensus messages and failed transactions to pump their stats. Algorand has no failed transactions, 100% uptime, 10,000 transactions per second with smart contracts, native Python. Nothing comes close to Algo. And I agree. It's the same story with all of these utility coins, HBAR, XRP, ALGO, XDC. They all just get all this FUD and hate from the general crypto community for seemingly no reason. That they are the best chains in terms of actual utility and the way that they function, right? They don't have downtime. They don't have failed transactions. They're faster. They're cheaper. They're more efficient than all of these popular chains like Solana and AVAX and Ethereum. But they get all this hate. And I still don't understand exactly why that is. But you know my opinion. I think in the end, the utility will win. It's going to take time, but I think we're going to get there eventually. And that's why I hold these assets. Here from Mark Semantic, this is the historical cross for Algo where the 20 MA crosses the 100 MA on a weekly chart. It's never happened before. Altcoins that have experienced this pattern have recorded an increase of around 100 to 180% within 40 to 100 days of the cross. The sleeping giant is waking up now, just showing that the moving averages on this chart are about to cross. So if we do come back to the charts, so this is on the weekly time frame. We can see obviously we've been just down in the dumps in this bear market. But what I see right here is one massive, we could draw it like that. We'll draw it like this. Inverse head and shoulders. Something like that. Or we could move it over here, right? And we're waiting for a breakout of this big macro pattern. And the target of this, depending where you take the neckline, would be from the bottom of the head to, we'll just take the midline here of this channel. We say we get a breakout right here. The target would be around 80 cents. So that's nice. It's like a 4x from here. That's still not crazy. I think we're looking for much higher. I think the fact that Algo is only at a 1.5 billion market cap here is insane because it is a layer one. It's super fast, super efficient, can handle more transactions than all these other popular layer ones like, again, Solana, which is at an 80 billion or something market cap. So think about Algo if it were to catch up to kind of like where that is. So even just a 10x from here gets Algo back to $1.80, like near all-time highs. And what are we at? A 15 billion market cap? That's still low in the grand scheme of things with how high I think some of these projects are going to go. I think Algo could easily hit a 30 billion market cap, which would be close to $4. And I think higher in the future as well. But for this bull run, I think a fair target is around all-time highs. I think it should break all-time highs. But it just depends if we get that true utility run that we've been looking for. That's ultimately what it all boils down to, is are we going to get the utility projects to run based on adoption? And if that happens, then I think the sky's the limit. If that doesn't happen, then these things are probably going to keep being held down and beaten down into the dumps. Finally, here from Luke Belmar, focus on the small daily wins. That's where you'll find success, the success you desire. And I agree. Got to focus on the little things every day that you can do to win. And that's what's going to keep you going, keep you feeling motivated. So hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like. It helps out the channel a lot. Subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.